Think of the agency world as an endless universe. Your co-founder and you are adventurous astronauts, steering your spaceship through cosmic expanse. Your coordinates are set, but there are wormholes you didn't account for. At Agency Analytics, we've had conversations with the pioneers of agency galaxies, the trailblazers who've traversed black holes, surfed on stellar waves, and landed on moonshots. Harnessing their interstellar navigations and insights, today we're about to unveil the 5 signs that your co-founder journey might be veering into troubled worlds. Ready to plot a course? Imagine you're trying to define a path through the vast cosmos. But here's the twist. You're navigating by one star cluster, while your co-founder is hyperjumping towards another galaxy. That's a problem, obviously. Differences in vision aren't merely about the sectors you're aiming to conquer. They can affect the core of your agency, influencing alliances, branding, and client relations. If your foundational constellations don't align, you could be orbiting a black hole. You know this misalignment is enough reason for pause.
Part of the thing was our business partner at the time didn't really want to go into one specific. He wanted to stay general. He's a creative guy, very, very, very smart. Our heart was in the automotive world because we knew it. We loved that. That's where we felt like we needed to be.
In the vastness of space, who's the pilot and who manages the life support systems? Clear roles aren't just about titles in the logbook. It's discerning who takes the lead during asteroid storms, who establishes communication with unknown entities, and who represents the agency to the universe. If you're always floating into each other's space, it's more than zero gravity. It's a warning.
I actually started my first agency in 2009 with a partner, and then we grew that agency. We won fastest growing company in Colorado in our tier, like once or twice, a couple years in a row. And then my business partner and I just had different thoughts about what you do when you start to kind of become a successful growing business. Mine was double down and really grow the thing. His was a little bit different. So I learned a lot of questions about how to deal with partnerships for the future.
Even in the vastness of space, resource sharing can cause supernova-sized disputes. Financial disagreements spill over into other areas. It can disrupt expansion plans, priorities, and even partnership agreements. If your navigational paths don't synchronize, imagine the rocky meteor fields you'll run into ahead.
So really one of the biggest things that I learned in that partnership is get really clear up front on what both of your desires, outcomes, and expectations are for either yourself personally or for what the business needs to contribute to your life. And then that way, if you know those up front, now it kind of removes a lot of those pain points that can happen down the road.
It's a long voyage through space, but what if your co-pilot is often in stasis? Space travel requires commitment. It's the dedication, the quest, the zeal to discover uncharted realms. If one of you is constantly in hypersleep, it's not a break. It's a breach.
We could have had different conversations and we could have built the business a little bit differently. Or I could have decided in the beginning, okay, cool, I want to build something different. So it just isn't a great partnership. But I think, especially when we're young, we tend to get excited and we're like, hey, like, oh, cool, a buddy wants to do that with me. Like, yeah, let's go. And then, but we have no idea about what the other person wants. I mean, it's a relationship. I mean, it's ultimately basically a marriage. And so you wouldn't get married to somebody that you've met and been on 3 dates with right away. And so same with a business partner. You've got to ask those questions to know, like, what do you want this thing to do for you? And where are you trying to go with it? And if you can get those things out of the way in the beginning, and if you're aligned on them, awesome.
In the silent void of space, a broken comms line isn't just an inconvenience, it's life-threatening. In the cosmic dance of co-founding, transparent communication is your lifeline. It's about shared discoveries and navigating wormholes together. If radio silence becomes frequent, you might be on different space-time continua. Had a co-founder disconnect in your agency? What was the impact? Share in the comments below. A co-founder relationship, like any other, requires effort, trust, and alignment. Stay vigilant, communicate, and always remember, it's about the journey, not just the destination. In the meantime, join over 6,000 agencies and report smarter, not harder. Sign up for your free trial of Agency Analytics. The link is in the description below. For more deep space wisdom on agency life, hit that subscribe beacon and don't miss any of our future videos. Until next time, may your stars align.